Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today playing the daily challenge for November 11th, 2025. The character is the Ironclad, and the modifiers are sealed deck. Craft a deck from 30 random cards. Green cards to appear in rewards and shops, and binary card rewards contain only 2 cards. Green or red cards is a fun combination if you go for rare cards. So I'll see if I get any good rare cards offered. There's always a chance of getting a feed, which I'll probably will take, right? I am not seeing any familiar names in the top 20, though. That gets me a little worried. Okay, Flick Nickum here, 1337, Steven, 1335, so I'm curious if this means it was either really difficult or maybe people just didn't get as lucky as they should. Alright, I see a Perfected Strike, but unfortunately not many other strike cards, so I don't think that will be a good strategy. I see Accuracy and Blade Dance. And a Cloak and Dagger. That might... Maybe I should lean into Shivs, especially if I get a Rage. I also have Infinite Blade, so I got all the Shiv cards. Let's take the 4 Shiv cards here. Okay. And then the Rage, of course. Alright, so that's 5. Finisher would work well with those Shivs. That's 6. I would like a good defensive card with Leg Sweep. Who's my final boss, by the way? It's the Guardian. Okay, so maybe another good defensive card. Do I even have anything good offered here? Not really. I guess the Deflect and Piercing Wail. Yeah, but then I only have 1 card left, and there are a lot of good things I want to take. So one of the options is Backstab. There's also Massive Stab. There's also Dual Wield. I would love Backstab and Dual Wield. You know what? I'm going to give up on, how about the Piercing Wail and instead do Dual Wield and Backstab. Let's try this. I'm a little worried that the Piercing Wail might have been necessary, but yeah, this way I am starting off with 1, 2, 3, 4 defensive cards, and then Accuracy, Dual Wield, and Infinite Blades as support, and technically I only have 3 offensive cards, but hopefully I'll be able to pick up some good offensive cards later on too. Alright, 4 lead path on the left. Yeah, let's take that without even questioning it. Beautiful. Alright. Okay, look at that. Starting off with the finisher, let's do Blade Dance, Dual Wield, the Backstab, and then that should be enough with the finisher, which dealt like 30 damage. Awesome. Headbutt Bane. I don't mind more attack cards. Let's take the Headbutt. That would allow me to bring back something good too. Alright, here I got the Lice. Again, Dual Wield, the Backstab. Beautiful. I can also do Rage, play the Blade Dance, and then let's do 2 Backstabs. No, let's actually do 2 Shivs here, and then another Backstab, another Shiv. And then next turn, the Shiv I get from the Infinite Blades is enough too. Beautiful. Alright, Dagger Throw. I already have Dual Wield. I'm definitely going to go for Highlander, so let's take a Dagger Throw here. Okay. Alright, Acid Slime is Spike Slime. Alright, let's do Backstab, Cloak and Dagger, a Shiv, and then Finisher. Okay. And then here, I think I have enough. Here, I can just Dual Wield the Dagger Throw. Make my life a little easier. Okay. Alright, no troubles yet. Crippling Cloud for the weakness is nice. Pummel Strike would be good if I had more energy. I think I'll take the Crippling Cloud to be able to apply some weakness. Alright, Looter here. Let's do Rage, Accuracy, Cloak and Dagger, and then Shiv and Backstab. Oh, and I can do the Infinite Blades too. Good. Alright, and then here I can do Blade Dance, and the finisher should be enough, right? Beautiful. Alright, got a Flex Push, which is great. Okay, now I can take a Piercing Wail. Very happy with that. Probably don't really need Deadly Poison. And then here I got Mobbing. Whenever you climb the floor, gain 12 gold. No longer works to spend any gold at a shop. Okay. Alright, Lagavulin. I probably want to set up, but what do I want to set up with? Let's do it with the Backstab first, and then wait. Yeah, I guess I do want to set up my Accuracy. How about that? Let's do Leg Sweep and Infinite Blades. Okay, and the Infinite Blades. Right, those are the 2 powers I have. Alright, there's the Accuracy. There's also a Crippling Cloud, which is tempting for the weakness. Let's do that. And then I can do Backstab and Shiv. Okay. So next turn, the enemy is going to be weakened. And I have Leg Sweep. That's really good. Yeah, I think I have to do it, right? Yeah, let's do Leg Sweep, Cloak and Dagger. Or should I do... I think I'll do Deflect and then Blade Dance instead, because that will deal more damage. So I had a Flex Push, and I could consider using that. Can I defend on 13 here? I cannot. Unless I can... Wait. If I Dual Wield the Backstab and then do Rage, play the Backstabs and the Shiv, that's 9. Finisher is not enough, but I have the Piercing Wail too. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, I think this is a very strong deck if I can, perfect the Lagavulin fairly easily. Alright, we got Sundial. Every 3 times to shuffle, drop out, get 2 extra energy, an Essence of Steel Potion, and... So the problem with the Uppercut is it's a little expensive, but you know what? Let's take it, and then I'll probably upgrade that, or should I upgrade something else? I could upgrade the Crippling Cloud. No, that only applies more poison. I think Uppercut, Rage upgrade is nice too. There are a lot of things to upgrade. Let's start with the Rage upgrade. Okay. Yeah, with all the shivs I have, I think the rage upgrade is very valuable. Alright, here I have some good potions. So I started with the rage. The uppercut does not apply weakness, it only applies vulnerability. But I think that's fine, right? Let's do rage. Then do backstab. Should I do uppercut first? I want to play the headbutt as well. Let's do uppercut, then backstab. And then headbutt. And I'll bring back the rage. Yeah, that way next turn I should be able to fully defend. Okay. Yeah, so I can do rage. I would like to do the accuracy. Let's also do Crippling Cloud. Would apply weakness. But no, that's not going to be enough. So let's do Cloak and Dagger. I should have done Dagger Throw first, probably. Yeah, because then I could have played the Blade Dance. That might have been a mistake. Okay. Alright, and then here, I do have the Leg Sweep. Yeah, I think I'll just do Infinite Blades and Leg Sweep. Okay. Alright, a little risky. I do have the Flex Potion. Let's see if I can defend next turn. I cannot, unless I can deal enough damage. So this is 18, plus 8 is 26, plus 15 is 41. So that should be enough. Let me see what the Dagger Throw gives me. Okay. So I can do a Shiv and then Headbutt. Oh boy, let's see if I have enough to deal enough damage, because I already spent a potion. Yeah, no, I have enough here, especially with the Rage, right? Let's do Dagger Throw. And then Shiv and Finisher. Beautiful. Alright, perfect this one. Thanks to that Flex Potion. Before I take the Warpaint, let's first grab Hemokinesis. Yeah, why not? And then Warpaint, I'll pick up 2 random skills. This actually reminds me, Kurkos had a very long comment yesterday. I actually pinned it to the comment. And you know what? Let's try it. So basically what Kurkos is saying, that whenever you have a relic like Warpaint and Whetstone, which upgrade things, it basically looks at your deck, what cards you have, and then randomly picks 2. If you pick up a card already, as I did, it changes that RNG. But it is consistent. So theoretically, and I do want to try this, theoretically if I pick this, it should give me Cloak and Dagger and Deflect, right? So let's reload this real quick and do the same thing again. Although I guess, hang on, let me, there's a caveat that he mentioned too. So here, yeah, the problem is I only have attack. If I pick up the same card, it should still upgrade the same things, right? If I pick up a different card, now he mentioned if the different card I picked up was a skill, then the change of cards or the pool of cards that Warpaint will pick is different, and it might give me different things. And so the exploit is you can pick it first before picking a new card, and then reload and try it with the new card, and then see which of those 2 cards you actually want to get upgraded. In my case, though, because I was not offered any skill anyway, it would not have picked changed the relic. It would have been the same thing anyway. So yeah, that's something that you can check out Kurkos' full explanation in the pinned comment from yesterday. Alright, next we got Mercury Hourglass. At the start of your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. I just realized I probably should have talked about that at the end of the game, right, rather than wasting time, but hopefully that should be fine. Wasting time, I mean, for the Lightspeed modifier. Alright, let's start with accuracy here. Crippling Cloud is really tempting, but no, I think I'll try to deal damage with Hemokinesis and then all the attacks here. Okay. Alright, 14. Can I deal enough damage here? So I have an 18 plus 8 is 26. 1 short. I am 1 short. Unless... Oh, no, wait, I get 2 shifts. Never mind. Yeah, I'm actually very happy that the Cloak and Dagger got upgraded. Yeah, without it, I wouldn't have been able to perfect this one. Got Oddly Smooth Stone, Starch Cone with 1 Dexterity, as well as a Heart of Iron, which is a great potion to have. Inflame or Setup. Not a huge fan of Setup. Let's take the Inflame. Okay. Alright, here I got the Slaver. I think I'll do Uppercut, play these Shivs, and then Backstab. Beautiful. Alright, Masterful Stab. I don't think I need Tactician. Masterful Stab might be good if I don't get any annoying curses. Alright, here I got the Looter and the Louse. Let's do Crippling Cloud, right? And then I think I'll take some damage. I'd rather be able to deal damage myself here. Let's also do Backstab, that way I don't have to deal being weakened next turn. Okay. Alright, another 7. Here I'll do Cloak and Dagger, Uppercut. Okay. And that should be enough with the poison. Beautiful. Alright, we got a regen push, which I probably don't really need either. I will take a dodge and roll, because I think for the upcoming boss, I will need a little bit extra block. And here against the Lagavulin, I will wait once again to set up some of my powers. Okay, now that I have Inflame as well, I would like to set that up too. Alright, not happy that I didn't get a lot of powers here. If I do Crippling Cloud, it'll wake it up, so let's wait. Okay. And then here, yeah, there's the Inflame, that's great. Anything I need to headbutt. Next I have the Finisher. Let's do Blade Dance and then headbutt that Blade Dance. Okay. Because not only will it deal a lot of damage, I will also have the Finisher. Alright, so here I cannot fully defend, so I have to kill here, right? Let's do Shiv, then Blade Dance. then Cloak and Dagger, and then I think the finisher should be enough. Actually, I didn't even need the finisher. At Kunai, every time played 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 dexterity. Very happy I'm going for a power deck. Or not a power deck, a shift deck. Let's also get rid of the regen potion, take a power potion, and... I mean, I have some weakness. I have the Crippling Cloud, the leg sweep, and uppercut. Yeah, actually, heel hook I think is the must take here. Okay. Alright, here I will take my first curse. Now, unfortunately, I do have the Massive Stab, right? But yeah, still, let's take the Pain Curse, and we also got Warp Tongues. At the start of your turn, upgrade a random card in your hand for the rest of combat, which is fine. I mean, it's a pretty good relic. I'm very happy taking that. I am tempted to upgrade the Accuracy, but I think for the Guardian, I should focus on defensive cards, so let's upgrade the leg sweep here. Okay. Yeah, the extra turn of weakness might make a big difference. Alright, so... I don't think I'll deal with the Massive Stab because of the pain. I think it's better to deal with the Inflame or even the Infinite Blades. Probably don't need the Backstab, right? Let's do Backstab. I could deal with... Let me see what power I get here. Okay, you know what? I'm going to deal with the 0 cost Accuracy. Yep, that sounds much more fun. And then I can do Infinite Blades, Inflame, and then Massive Stab. Okay. Alright, so each shiv deals 12 additional damage, which is a lot. Here, I think I'll just do Uppercut, a shiv, and then Finisher. Okay, and I got extra dex that way too. Good. Alright, 9 incoming. So I can do... How do I do this? Let's do Rage, Crippling Cloud. So Rage says whenever you play an attack. So I think it should give me block before I get attacked, right? Yes, good. And then I got the Leg Sweep, which unfortunately I cannot play. But I can do another Shiv here. Okay. And then another Headbutt. That should give me 2 more. And then what should I headbutt? Another Rage. Or, no, let's get a Deflect. Okay, so this way I'm defended. I also got extra dex, and I can still save my potions. Okay. Alright, here I got the pain, though. That's annoying. Alright, let's do Cloak and Dagger. Wait, didn't I? Oh, I didn't put a Rage back. Never mind. Let's do Dodge and Roll. And 12, I can do 2 attacks, so let's do Shiv 1. Actually, I have a Deflect. Shiv 2, Shiv 3. Okay, and then I can do a Blade Dance, Shiv 4, and Shiv 5. That was a lot of damage. Okay. Alright. And then here, I just need 24 damage. I can easily do that with something like this. Beautiful. Alright, no troubles here. I'm not even sure if I need a power potion, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine to use it. I don't think I need these 2 rare cards, so I think I will continue to go for Pauper. And then here, Fusion Hammer. There are a lot of stuff I would like to get upgraded. I think, and I don't think I need the energy that badly. I think I will take the Tiny House. I'm going to pick up, obtain 1 potion, gain 50 gold, raise your max HP by 5, obtain 1 card, and upgrade 1 random card. Mostly, I'm taking that for the max HP. We got Massive Stab upgrade, we got a Snecko potion, and I wish I had more energy to pick up Clothesline. Without it, I think I'll take the Bloodletting. Although it does make the Massive Stab harder to play. If I had more energy, I would take the Clothesline, but let's take the Bloodletting for now. Alright, Bronze Automaton at the end. Okay. 1, 2. Only 2 lead paths. If I go on the far left, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4 question mark rooms. Middle and then turning left gives me 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. And then right side gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I get 1 extra question mark room if I go on the right. Alright, so, okay, 15 incoming, and not much I can do here. Let's do Uppercut, Heel Hook. Alright, yeah, Deflect this, nice. Let's do Backstab, and then, which of these do I want to play? Well, definitely the Deflect. Let's do the Accuracy, okay? I'm waiting for a Blade Dance, that should help a lot. Could have considered just getting this bird to the ground, huh? Alright, more incoming. I do have Blade Dance here, which is nice. Let's do Rage, Blade Dance. I am thinking of doing Crippling Cloud, because that way I'll have 0 incoming from these guys, and I can get the backliner to the ground. And actually, I can get it to die very easily. Okay. And then the poison also helps too, right? Alright, both are doing the big attack. This one is dead though, that's good. Let's do Cloak and Dagger, play these shivs. Then do this, and then Massive Stab for a kill. Beautiful. Alright, Cleave Escape Plan. Cleave is nice. I am lacking AoE damage cards, let's take it. Okay. And then here I got the Spheric Guardian. Let's start off with... yeah, I think I'll do Inflame, then Crippling Cloud. Try to get rid of some of the artifact here. Alright, another 10. Let's do Dagger Throw, get rid of the pain. Okay. I don't think I can deal 30 damage, right? I only have 28. I'm not that far off. Let's... Oh, if I do Uppercut, I can't do Piercing Veil. That's fine. I'll just accept a little bit of damage. That's fine. Right, just... Actually, with the vulnerability, I probably had enough. I messed that up. I think I had enough there. Because now I don't think I do have enough. So let's do leg sweep and headbutt. Okay. And then, yeah, I'm fully defended. Yeah, I had enough. I forgot that the enemy already didn't have enough artifact for me to be able to apply vulnerability. Already got the deflect. Let's take the prepared, right? Alright, cultist and the chosen. Let's do accuracy. Blade dance to gain extra dex. Okay. Then backstab, headbutt, and the deflect. Okay, only losing 1 HP that way. 92 incoming massive stab. I'll play it while I can. Or shit, you know what? Let's do uppercut and then blade dance. Yeah, especially with the accuracy, it deals way more damage than the massive stab does. Okay. And then here I just need 16, dagger throw, and cleave is enough. Beautiful. Alright, back to full HP. We got a dex potion, which I might take over the snake oil potion. I don't think I need the snake oil potion that badly. Let's get rid of it. Carnage heal hook. I already have the heal hook. I guess I'll take the Carnage. It's pre-upgraded. It is very expensive, though, to energy. I don't think I need to remove anything, so I'll just upgrade strikes and defense, of which I have none. Okay. Alright, here I got the cultists. Yeah, might as well... Ooh, dual wield the backstab or the accuracy? Let's dual wield the accuracy. Why not? Okay. And then... Oh, I can't play the dodge roll. That might have been nice to play. That's hopefully fine. Once I get enough shivs, it should be fine. Alright, there's the blade dance. That deals a lot of damage. Unfortunately, not quite enough for this guy. Let's do massive stab first, then do 2 shifts to get rid of you. I think I'll do a leg sweep here. As much as I wanted to play the infinite blades, that might have been smarter, actually. I probably should have targeted the backliner because this guy was going to be weakened for a few turns. Here, let's get rid of the pain. Okay. I think what I'll do is I'll do deflect and then headbutt the deflect for next turn. Let's do uppercut and cleave. Okay, that way... Oh, actually, no mind. I can't headbutt anything. It's fine. Alright, another 12. Let's do carnage here. Beautiful. Okay. Got a colorless potion, which... Oof, okay, it's better than the dex potion, I think. It might come in very handy. I already have the crippling cloud. Let's take the seeing red, which is not bad. Gives me extra energy when I need it. Okay, I'm starting with an upgraded piercing with upgraded thanks to warp tongues, so that's pretty good. That is not going to be enough, but let's definitely play that. Okay. So I still have to defend against 9. I do have the leg sweep, but let me see if I can do anything else. There's a carnage that's 28 plus 11, that's 39. That is not enough to get rid of anything. Yeah, I think I have to do leg sweep. Actually, I could have kept the carnage and got rid of the backstab and still played it, right? I'm sorry, let me reload. That was silly. I forgot that I had the seeing red. I was worried about maybe I should use a potion, but no, I think this is better. That way I also deal enough damage to possibly be able to get rid of one next turn. So let's get rid of the backstab, right? I did piercing well, seeing red, leg sweep, and then carnage. Okay. Alright. And then here I have lots of incoming again. Dagger throw is enough to get rid of the backliner. Let's do rage, dagger throw. Get rid of the pain for sure. Then 8, 5. Yeah, I think I have enough of the hemokinesis. That's 10, and then deflect is 18. Beautiful. Okay. Unfortunately, this turn I'm weakened. I still have only 14 incoming. I do have cloak and dagger. Let's do cloak and dagger. Wait. I need to get rid of one of them, right? And I have 3 attacks, so 18. So if I do the cleave, then finisher together with the shivs should be enough. Okay, that way I'm still fully defended. Beautiful. And then another 25. Dodge roll is enough. Beautiful. Yeah, I think I'm in a good spot now. Actually, do I need dodge roll? Right, I don't have any accuracy, so wait. Massive stab is enough. Awesome. Alright, perfect. This one, very happy. We got strike dummy. Cards containing strike deal 3 additional damage. I don't think I have a single card that contains strike. And, oof. Alright, I'm going to take the power potion over the colorless potion. This potion slot has seen a lot of change recently. Flying knee, all-out attack. I don't think I need all-out attack. Let's take the flying knee. I think I'm happy with AoE damage with the cleave. I also don't think I need a rest side. I think I'll do a regular fight. There are a lot of cards I would like to get upgraded, but the warp tongues does help in that regard. Alright, here let's do backstab, massive stab, and carnage. And then I can do cleave and gain 1 extra block thanks to the extra dex from kunai. And then here I just need... Oh, man. You know what? Let's do piercing wheel. That way I only lose 1 HP from the pain rather than more. And then this turn I'm not being attacked. I should be able to deal 9 damage easily. Beautiful. Alright. Flechette's Whirlwind. Oof. If I had Energy Whirlwind, would be great. I don't think I have enough skills for Flechette's to be worth it. Let's take the Whirlwind and hope I'll get extra energy after the boss fight. Alright. Snecko. Let's do Prepared. Actually, Whirlwind. No, I don't think I'll take the Whirlwind. Oh, I have to get rid of 2 cards. Okay, let's get rid of the... Cleave and max subs are the same. Let's get rid of the cleave, I guess. Okay. Then do uppercut, backstab, and finisher. No need to play the Seeing Red. Okay. Alright. And then 8 incoming here. I can do Crippling Cloud, Hemokinesis, and Leg Sweep. Might as well. Okay. Another 16. Yeah, let's do Cloak and Dagger, Blade Dance. I can play a lot of shifts, but unfortunately... Well, I can do Bloodletting and then play these two as well. Okay. Still taking 2 damage, though. And then I just need a little bit here. Carnage is enough. Beautiful. Alright, we got a Power Potion again. I already have one. Don't need a second one. Dash is a great attack card. That gives me a lot of block, too. Here I got Gremlin Horn. One of an enemy dice, get an energy and draw 1 card. Very useful. And here I got the Book of Stabbing. Have to be a little careful here. 12 incoming. I do start up with both Leg Sweep and Crippling Cloud. So, Leg Sweep applies 1 extra turn of weakness. Also, it gives me block, which the other card doesn't do. Okay. Alright. 12. I do have the dash. I also have the Piercing Will, which I save for later. So I think I'll do dash and then headbutt that dash. Try headbutt Leg Sweep. It's more block for the same cost, but it doesn't deal enough damage. Let's do that. Okay. Next turn, I do have 15 incoming, though. So I need 1 other defensive card. There's a free Heal Hook. There's also a Dodge and Roll, which I can use. So let's do Seeing Red. I'm tempted of Dual Wield and Dash. That would be enough, too, right? Yeah, I think... Well, Dodge and Roll will give me block next turn. No, let's Dual Wield the Dash. That way, I'll also gain extra strength. Or extra dex, I mean. Okay. Alright, 24. No more weakness here. I do have Rage, and I can apply short-term weakness with the uppercut. Short-term being a 1-turn weakness. Let's do Massive Stab, Flying Knee. I'm still... No, no, I'm 1 off. That's unfortunate. I guess I'll drink the Essence of Steel Potion here. Okay. Can I deal 30 damage? I do have Hemokinesis. I think I can, right? Hemokinesis, Cloak and Dagger to play these shivs, and then finish... Oh, the shivs were enough. Beautiful. Got Potion Belt. I'm pick up, gain 2 potion slots. Very nice. And already have the Headbutt. I guess I'll take the Sword Boomerang. I have an Inflame, so maybe that'll come in handy. Here, let's pick up... Oof. I don't want to take rare cards. Of the non-rare cards, there's Sneaky Strike, although I don't have that much discard, right? It's just the Dagger Throw? Yeah, and the Prepared, I guess. I don't think that's enough, though. Second Wind is interesting to get rid of Curses. Entrench would be better if I had more energy and more block. Distraction, maybe? I think I'll take the Distraction. Yeah, Anger is fine, too, because I don't have a lot of energy. I think I'll take the Distraction, though. It might give me a good skill when I need it. Alright, next upgrade. Should that be Dual Wield or Backstab? Let's upgrade the Backstabs first, and then I think I'll upgrade the Dual Wield after that. Okay. Alright, here I didn't get a curse, but I got Ancient Tea Set. One of you enter Rest Sets and Nithcomb with 2 extra energy, which is nice for the boss fight. Alright, and then got the Cultism Chosen here. I think I'll do Carnage. Actually, I mean, I don't think I need to defend. Let's do Carnage, then Backstab and Finisher. Okay, so this guy's dead next turn with the Mercury Eyeglass. Okay. And then here, I don't think there's anything useful to Dual Wield. I could duel with the Infinite Blades, I guess. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. Okay, and then just play all 3. Once I have the accuracy, I'm able to deal a lot of damage every turn. Alright, speaking of accuracy, let's do Rage, then accuracy. Should I do Inflame as well? Let's do Inflame as well. Alright. And then play these Shivs. Okay. Unfortunately, the Pain did deal a lot of damage there. Another 14. I can do more shivs. And then I just need 1 more decent attack card. I didn't get it, so I think I have to do the Piercing Well, right? Okay. And then any of my next shifts should be enough. Beautiful. Alright. Prepared Havoc. I already have the Prepared. I'm a little hesitant, but I guess I'll have to take the Havoc to try to get Encyclopedian. And then here... I think I should upgrade the Dual Wield next. And then maybe after that I should upgrade the Accuracy with all the shifts I have. Alright, got the Bronze Automaton here. I think it's important to do Infinite Blades. I have energy, I can play everything. Let's see what the distraction gives me. Okay, Rage is useful, but not in this particular turn. Should have also considered drinking the Power Potion. Let me see what that gives me. Aftermath is really nice. Footwork was tempting, but I think Aftermath is better. Let's do that. And then I don't have weakness, otherwise I would have dual wielded the Heal Hook. Let's see what the Havoc plays. That is a dash. Okay, that's good. Although, unfortunately, now the dash got exhausted. I would have loved to save it for later, which means I am fully defended. So I guess I'll just do Whirlwind. It does some nice AoE damage. Yeah, why not? Let's do Whirlwind. Okay. Alright, this guy took Seeing Red. I would like to get that back. Backliner took Crippling Cloud. Yeah, I can save that. 18 incoming here and barely any defensive cards. I do have the Piercing Wail. I think that should be fine, right? Let's do Piercing Wail, then Cleave. Okay. Then I guess I can do Massive Stab to gain energy. Should I do Crippling Cloud? You know what? Let's do it. That way I'll get rid of the artifact on this guy and I can apply weakness. Might be worth it. Okay. Alright, 26. That is a lot. I can apply weakness, but then I'm left with barely any block. Anything I can headbutt. The problem is I don't have any card draw. So whatever I headbutt, that's not going to help me. Although, wait, I could... Hang on. So this guy will give me extra energy, right? Okay. So let's do... What should I headbutt? Rage? Yeah, that doesn't really help me, huh? Oh, boy. Have a Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger might be better. So let me do Headbutt the Cloak and Dagger. Okay. Then do a Shiv. Okay. Then do Seeing Red. That way I can do Uppercut, apply weakness, and I only have 14 incoming. Do Cloak and Dagger. That is enough to be fully defended. I don't need to play the dodge roll here, so let's just do the Shivs. Okay. Alright, I need to deal as much damage as I can. Luckily, I did get the finisher here, which is great. I do also have Leg Sweep. Next turn, I don't have any weakness, so it's really tempted to do Leg Sweep here. But then I can't do finisher and the Blade Dance. Let me start with the Blade Dance, then do the shifts. They're not that much damage without the extra accuracy, right? So this is only 30. I need way more than that. So I think, given that, it's more important to apply weakness. Alright, let's hope for the best. I also have a Heart of Iron, although I might be tough again. 38. Yeah, I needed some good defensive cards and didn't get them. Let's do accuracy, hemokinesis, play all my attacks I have. And unfortunately, I'm nowhere close. Yeah, alright. Nothing I could have done here. I needed to get a little lucky. If I got the Leg Sweep this turn, for example, I might have had a chance, but unfortunately without it, I just didn't. Let's do Uppercut, Heel Hook. Look at that, Massive Stab costs 11. Shiv, Cleave, and Finisher. And that's enough, right? Oh, no. Well, next turn it's enough with the Mercury Eyeglass. Yeah, a bummer. No chance there. Just needed to get a little lucky, and I just didn't. Alright, let's skip these, because I'm going for Pauper. And here, yeah, definitely Black Star. I don't like the other two relics. Black Star, Elite Storm, additional relic going defeated. That's really nice. Might allow me to get Relic Shiny if I get enough elites on this act. Okay. Alright, so Dono deck at the end. I got a 2 elite path, unfortunately. Multiple 2 elite paths. So if I go in the far left and then turn right, I'll get 1, 2, just 3. 3 question mark rooms. If I go in the middle and then turn left, I'll get 1, 2, also 3. And if I go on the right, I'll get also 3. Oh, that's disappointing. Alright, I guess on the left, in addition to the 3 question mark rooms, 2 elites, I have nothing else. In the middle, I have an extra rest site. And on the right, I also have an extra rest site. Is there like no shop? Oh, of course, all the shops are away from the second elite. Which is a shame because I have a lot of gold to spend. So I am kind of tempted, actually, well, I don't think I like Shiny is possible. I don't think Insignifiant is possible, so I'm not sure if it makes sense to go for a shop. Still, I think I should go for the path that doesn't have any extra rest sites, so I guess I'll go on the left. Man, that's disappointing. All the shops are here, away from the second elite. Fine, fine. Let's go on the left, and if something amazing happens, I might decide to skip elite and go for a shop, but I am not sure what should happen for that to occur. Alright, here let's do Rage, then Dagger Throw. Okay. I will do Backstab, and then, let's just Warp Boomerang. Okay. Yep, that way I'm still fully defended. Good. Backliner should be dead with the Mercury Eyeglass next turn. Okay. Alright, here let's do Distraction. Impervious, that's really nice. Alright. I can do Leg Sweep and Heel Hook. Okay. Should I do Massive Stab? No, I think I'll do Blade Dance, Inflame, and then just play a few Shivs. Alright. I can just wait for the Mercury Eyeglass to deal enough damage to the Spiker, right? Or I can do something like Dash, which is great. And then Cloak and Dagger, which should be enough. And then I can also do a finisher. Beautiful. Okay, no troubles here. Poison Stab Tactician. I don't know if I need any of those. I guess I'll take the Poison Stab to have another attack. Why not? Alright, here I got the Dark Links. Let's do Crippling Cloud, which is nice. Then do Backstab. I Could do piercing whale. Yeah, let's avoid taking any damage and doing piercing whale. I should have played the deflect there. That was silly. I thought the piercing whale was enough. It was not upgraded though, so it was not enough. Alright, here, let's do whirlwind. Yeah, why not? I'll take a little bit of damage. I think it's worth it. Let's do whirlwind. Alright, sorry about that. Here I can do accuracy, infinite blades. I can play everything, right? So poison stab, flying knee, and let's do heal hook to avoid taking damage. Too much from the Macklin. Unfortunately, this guy will come back to life now. Okay. And then here I can do carnage, get rid of you, and then dash, and the shiv is enough. Beautiful. Alright, no troubles here. Second one, you know what? I'll take it now because it's upgraded, and it might help me get rid of that pain curse, which is starting to get really annoying. Alright, there's a whirlwind. I will take a bunch of damage from the spikers, though. Let's do rage first, then dagger throw. Okay, probably don't need this. Then let's do backstab. Then I'm going to do inflame. I'm going to take so much damage, but I think it's worth it. Yeah, let's do inflame bloodletting. Okay. And then whirlwind is enough to get rid of this guy. Yeah, definitely taking a little bit of damage here. And still taking more damage. That's fine. I guess I heal at the end of each fight anyway. Let's do crippling cloud, accuracy, and weight. Okay. Actually, the upgrade crippling cloud together with the mercury eyeglass should be enough. Actually, with the dash, it's definitely enough. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, did take a little bit of HP damage here. We got a power potion, hemikinesis. I already have that. I don't have a pummel strike. Let's take it. I guess that will benefit from the strike dummy too. Here, I mean, I guess I can take the Wraith Curse, right? Yeah, why not? I don't need the heal. There's a very small chance I might be able to get curses, but it's very unlikely. Alright, here let's do accuracy, backstab, and leg sweep. Okay. 27. Let's do uppercut, heel hook. And I kind of want to do the infinite blades, but then I might take some damage. So instead, let's do the poison stab. Okay, I'm actually still taking damage, right? Yeah, 3 damage. All right. 37. Oh boy. Let's do carnage. No, I'm going to do massive stab and then carnage. Okay, still taking 2 damage here. That's a little disappointing how much damage I'm taking from the transient. 42. Here, let's do dash. I think I'm going to headbutt the dash. Alright. And then I have to do bloodletting to play hemokinesis as well to avoid taking any damage here. And this turn the enemy is not weakened. So I can do... Actually, with the accuracy, I think Blade Dance is better than the dash. So let's do Blade Dance and Cloak and Dagger. Play all my shivs. Okay. And then do deflect, and that is enough. Beautiful. Alright. Ended up taking a surprising amount of damage, so yeah. Got a colorless potion, acrobatics. Again, if I had energy, I'll take it, because blood for blood, I mean, it's useful if I have the pain, but no, let's take the acrobatics. Okay. Alright, here I got the nemesis. Let's start off with uppercut, hemokinesis, and backstab. Gain extra dex that way too. Good. Alright, luckily it's not the big attack. 18 incoming, and I have a piercing well. Beautiful. Yeah, let's do that. I'm also going to play the carnage to avoid losing it. Okay. Another 18. Dodge roll. Dash is 15. Together with the dodge roll, that's enough, but then I can't do anything else. Still, let's do it. Okay. I would have loved to play the infinite blades there. Okay, still no big attack. That's good. Anything I need to dual wield? Let's deal with the accuracy. Why not? Play both of those. Okay. I could have done seeing red. Actually, I might have considered doing something there, right? Yeah, it's fine. Another 18. Let's hope the distraction gives me a good defensive card. So if I do second wind, I'll get rid of these two. That's 14. That's not quite enough. Let me see what the colorless potion gives me. Trip, secret weapon, impatience. Oh boy. Alright, I think I'm going to do impatience. Then play the attacks, poison stab and flying knee. Then see what the impatience gives me. Okay, so if I do bloodletting... I kind of want to play the Blade Dance. Actually, wait, no, I still can, right? 21. Yeah, so if I do Blade Dance, I can play 3 shivs and then do second wind, right? What if I do... Yeah, no, let's do second wind here. Okay. All right. And another 18. Still small attacks. That's... I mean, I'm not complaining. Let's do... Oh, the enemy's not weakened, so heal hook is not useful. Let's do acrobatics because it might give me the rage. That would give me enough block. It did. Actually, I could do leg sweep too. Let's get rid of finisher. Let's do prepared to get rid of the pain. Then do, here, let's do leg sweep. And then heel hook to reshuffle. Or should I do, yeah, let's do heel hook to reshuffle. I should have played the deflect. Alright, and then let's do Cloak and Dagger and play the... You know what? I should have played both the Rage and the Deflect. That way there was a chance that it would be my draw pile. Unless I can deal 34 damage this turn. I do have the Blade Dance. That's 36. Beautiful. That's enough. Awesome. Alright, perfect. This one got Preserved Insect. Enemies in lead combats have 25% less HP, and Ginger, you can only become weakened. I already have the Acrobatics and the Aftermath, which is a rare card, so I will skip this. And then here... Let's see what 3 colorless cards I get. Discovery is the only non-rare. Both of these are rare. And Dark Shackles is great here. So yeah, I think I'll just take these two. Alright, so, big question. Do I want to go for a shop or for the lead? Well, actually, let's get here and then decide. Yeah, I have one more stage where I can make a decision. Alright, yeah, probably want to do the upgrade Whirlwind here, right? Let's do Backstab, then Whirlwind. I will take a little bit of damage, but... Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Makes my life easier in the next few turns. Yep, taking 20 damage, so. Come. Alright, here, let's do Dash. Gain energy. I can do Cloak. Actually, I'm fully defended, so I don't need Cloak and Dagger. Well, still, it does a good amount of damage here. Come. And then here, I can do Carnage to get a review, and Pummel Strike to get a review. Beautiful. Alright, Eviscerate. I don't have enough discard, and I don't think I'll take the... I already have the Piercing Well, right? Here I got Pendip. Every 10th attack you play deals double damage. Okay, so if I skipped... Actually, if I skipped the Elite to get 2 question mark rooms, I don't think that'll be enough for the Mystery Machine modifier, so... Actually, I got 3 question mark rooms. Still, I think I have a significant chance of being able to protect the Elite, so 55 points is more than... Well, actually, I don't even know. I might have been able to get Insignian in the next shop, but that was not guaranteed either. Alright, here, let's dual wield the Backstab. Then might as well do Rage. So this will be 24. Let's target the backliner, I think. 27. I think I'll do another Backstab and then Finisher. Alright, that also gives me a card draw. Yeah, sure, Dodge and all is fine. Might have considered playing some damage on the Spiker. I maybe will do that now. Let's do Deflect Prepared. Probably don't need this. Let's do Cleave. Okay. Then Poison Stab and... Swimperman might make me take damage. You know what? It's fine. Okay. I was hoping it would hit the backliner. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, another 7. Let's see what the distraction gives me. I think I'll do... Yeah, let's just do Second Wind and then Headbutt. Okay, and then I'll bring back... how about the Deflect? Because with that, I should be able to play a decent attack next turn. Or I can just wait for... Here, let's just do this. Okay. Alright, Prepare Piercing will already have both of them, unfortunately, so I have to skip. And then going on the right for the next Elite. Got the Transient again. Okay, double damage Backstab is nice. Alright, let's also play one more attack to try to get Pendulum closer to 10 again. Alright, 40 incoming. I think I'll do Second Wind. Now, let's do Cloak and Dagger first, then do Second Wind. Okay, get rid of the curse that way. Play the Dagger Throw. Ah, too bad I can't do the Finisher. Alright, actually taking 5 damage here again. Okay. Alright, 47. Let's do Dash, then Distraction. Oh no, if the Concentrate was upgraded, that would have been enough. Now I'm taking even more damage. Okay. 60. This is a problem not having enough energy. Let's do Bloodletting, then Uppercut, Sword Boomerang. Okay, then I'll do Infinite Blades. Alright, I am surprisingly close to death. Did not realize that it would be this bad. Let's do Discovery for... Wow. Not a fan of any of these. I guess I'll take the Deflect. Then I can play everything here, but is that enough? Heel Hook. Play the Deflects. Oh boy. I did not expect this. I think I have to duplicate the Dark Shackles. And even that's not enough. Well, this is embarrassing. I think I have to reload this and play my potions first. Wow. Did not expect I would die to the Transient. I guess that's the problem. I only have 3 energy and not that many attack cards. Okay, let's drink the power potion out. Did not get the same thing, but I did get an Inflame instead. So let's do Backstab here, Inflame, then Cleave. Let's do Hemokinesis. That way I'll lose 2 HP now, but I'll be able to get to Pendant faster, and that might have helped me in the last fight. Here I still will do Cloak and Dagger and Second Wind. Okay. Then let's do the Poison Stab instead of the Dagger Throw. Okay, this time I'm actually fully defended. Good. 47. Yeah, the dash is the problem here, right? Let's do dash. 32. I mean, Finisher does 10 damage. Whirlwind does 7. I think I'll do the Finisher. Okay. So I'm only losing 6 HP here. This was the problem last time, right? Yeah. I mean, let's do Uppercut, Distraction, Sentinel. Okay, that gave me a different card than before. Interesting. So I think I'll do Sword Boomerang here and then Sentinel. Okay, and I now have double damage. That should help me in the next turn. Yeah, okay, so I have double damage Heal Hook. Not too much, but it does help a little. Then Discovery, again, interesting. Different stuff here. I don't think I'll do the Perfect Strike. Let's do the Corpse Explosion. Then do Dark Shackles, Piercing Wail, and Deflect. Okay, so this way with the poison, I am still taking 8 damage, but that's better than dying, so oof. Alright, got an Elixir Potion. Already have both of them, so I have to skip. Okay. And then here I got the Giant Head. Is there a way for me to get Overkill? Might be interesting. Let's do Rage, Backstab, Heal Hook, and Whirlwind. Okay. I might consider using the Duplication Potion here too. 13. Nothing I can do here. Unless, wait, can I headbutt a Rage? Would that be enough? Not really. I think I just have to hope that the Pummel Strike will give me something good. It kind of did. Yeah, let's do Acrobatics. Seeing red is nice. Okay. That's still not going to be enough, right? Wait, if I do Piercing Wail, 7. Dodge roll is 1 short. Wait, unless I can get extra dex, which I can do with the kunai. So if I do Blade Dance, play these shivs, and then do Dodge and Roll, that is enough. Phew, that was a close one. Okay. Right. Here I'm not being attacked. Let's do Inflame, see what the distraction gives me. That's an Acrobatics, which I probably don't need. Let's just do Infinite Blades. Okay. Alright, the big attacks are going to start very soon, and I'm not sure if I can handle them. I think I'm going to do a Shiv and then Hemokinesis, and then next turn I have double damage with the Penib. Let's see if I can get something good played there. 22, this is with weakness. Yeah, I don't think I have anything good here. Let's do Leg Sweep, then double damage Flying Sleeves, then a Shiv, and then I'm going to drink the Heart of Iron. I have to. I'm actually worried that I might not be able to perfect or barely survive this one. So let's do Bloodletting Discovery. Crippling Cloud. Afterimage might be useful. The enemy is already weak and I don't think I need the Crippling Cloud. Let's do Afterimage. It doesn't help me this turn though, but there's a Dash. Okay, so I think I'll do Dash and Carnage. Let's get rid of the finisher. Let's do Shiv, Dash, and Carnage. Okay, with the Metallicist, that is exactly enough block. Alright. Another 30. There's another Dash. Let's do Dark Shackles first. I duplicate... Actually, no, I don't think I need to duplicate the Dash because I have the Poison Stab as well. Or the Deflect as well. So let's do Deflect, Shiv, Poison Stab, and Dash. Okay. Right, can I actually pull off a perfect here? 33. Carnage is 31. With the Bloodletting, so if I do Bloodletting, then Leg Sweep, Shiv, Carnage is 74 with double damage, 80. Ah, that's so close to getting me overkill. Sadly, it's not enough, but I was able to at least perfect this one, which is nice. We got Meal Ticket when we enter a shop, heal 15 HP, and Thread Needle Stretch come with 4-plated armor, which is really nice. True Grit or Clothesline. I don't think I can afford the Clothesline. Let's take the True Grit. And then here I got the Spire Growth. Am I? Oh, might be hard to finish in less than 45 minutes. Let's do Bloodletting, Backstab, and then Whirlwind. Okay. Right, I'm actually seriously considering resting on the last rest day because I am losing a lot of HP. Let's do Acrobatics. Okay, I think I'll just do Carnage here. Yeah, just deal damage. Alright, 32 incoming. That is a lot. Let's do Distraction. Seeing Red Backflip. Okay. Anything I need to headbutt. Carnage again, I have the energy. Let's do Dark Shackles first. I still need to defend against quite a bit though, so 23. So maybe I'll try to do that. Let's headbutt a block card. So how about Backfoot? No, let's do the Deflect and then grab it with the Dagger Throw. Play it and then do True Grit. Okay. Another 16. Let's do Prepared. Get rid of this. See what the Discovery gives me. Riddle withholds. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of strength, or any strength for that matter. And unfortunately, I think I'm dead here, right? Unless this is 20. No, I think I'm dead. Yeah, even if I duplicate the Riddle withholds, that's not enough. Unbelievable. Alright. Had to reload a bunch of times to survive, just to survive. I might just use my... It's a shame to have to use a potion in not a boss fight, or an elite fight for that matter, but... What if I just do Whirlwind here? Nothing else. That way I'll have a little bit more HP, because I'm not using Bloodletting or the Pain. Okay. And then here, I think I still did acrobatics. And then I think I just did the carnage. Okay. Alright, here I did distraction. That still gives me the same thing. Good. And then do seeing red, dagger throw. Oh, did I mess up? Why did I dodge through Hypnokinesis? I didn't accidentally pick up a duplicate, right? No. Okay. So here, let's just do sword, boomerang, headbutt. Carnage? Backstab? Let's headbutt the backstab. And then do true grit. So that's 18. I need 23. I'm still alive, I guess. Okay. And then here, let's see what the discovery gives me. Demon form, spot weakness, all out attack. I guess, I don't know. Let's take the spot weakness, sure. Then do prepared. Uppercut, backstab, fly. No, there's, again, nothing I can do. Let me try a few different things. I was really desperately trying to save my duplication potion, but I think I need to use it probably when I use the carnage. Because it will deal an extra 28 damage. So, yeah, I think I'll speed this up. I'll be right back with a victory. Alright, I have enough to kill here. Unfortunately, I did have to use that duplication potion, but fine. Got a fire potion instead, which is not the best trade. I don't think I'll take any of these. There's no chance to get in Skip DN. Unless there's a shop, it is not. Alright. I'm actually a little worried here, because, well, let's do Crippling Cloud. That's good. I start off with that. Then accuracy, then a deflect, and then I can do backstab. Right? So I am still taking a little bit of damage. That's hopefully fine. Backlash should be dead with the poison. Okay. Alright, I also have double damage, which is nice. Nothing useful to dual wield here. Let's do Blade Dance. I guess I'll deal with the Shiv. Then get rid of you with the Shiv with double damage. Ooh, I have a Carnage here. Hang on, let's Shiv you. Okay. And then if I do Second Wind, I should have enough block to play the Carnage on this guy. And a Shiv. Beautiful. And then I can do 2 more shifts here. Awesome. Okay. And then I'm not taking too much damage. I still think I should play it safe and rest at the next rest set. Sucker Punch is great, though. Another turn of weakness. Alright, yeah, just let's be safe. Let's rest here. Okay. Alright. Donundeka. So, 20 incoming. Nothing I can do in turn 1. That's a little disappointing. Actually, that's really disappointing. Let me see what the Swift Potion gives me. Okay, well, at least I got Leg Sweep. That should help. It's not quite enough, though. Unless I get Dex, which I can do. Right. So let's dual wield the backstab. Okay. Then play those. So now Leg Sweep is enough with the plate armor. So before I do that, let's also do Sucker Punch, Blade Dance, Massive Stab with double damage, more Shivs. Okay. And then Leg Sweep. Beautiful. So Backland doesn't have Artifact anymore. Okay. 26. There's a Piercing Wail. That should bring it down to 14, and then I have the dash. That's beautiful, right? Yep, let's do Piercing Wail, and then dash. Okay. Alright, another 26. Well, let me see what the Havoc plays. Oh, wow. Yeah, I got a little unlucky here. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do. That's a bummer. Yeah, nothing I could have done. Absolutely nothing. That's a shame. I thought my deck was doing fine, but clearly didn't. I can do Dark Shackles here, still down to 14. Let's Inflame, Shiv, Cleave, Headbutt. Let's bring back the... Actually, the front line is still out... No, the front line does not have Artifact. Let's grab the Leg Sweep. Okay. Alright. And then as soon as I get the pain, I will get rid of it with the elixir. 32 incoming. Let's do Leg Sweep, Heel Hook. Okay. And then Cloak and Dagger, play a few more Shivs. I probably should have targeted the front liner just because the back line had so much block. Alright, another... ooh, wow, that's actually a lot of incoming. Let's do Rage, Crippling Cloud. Okay. Then Shiv, Dodge Roll or Poison Stab? Let's do Dodge Roll because that also will give me block next turn, and I might desperately need that. Okay. Alright, so lots of incoming here. Let's get rid of the pain. Okay. So, how do I defend here? I have 23, 24. I need way more than that, so I don't actually think I can fully defend here. Right? Carnage, Shiv. Yeah, no, I think I'm dead. I have 23, 24. I need 28. Alright, let's reload this one too. What can I do differently? I guess, I don't know, deal more damage to the backliner faster? Maybe that's a key. Time-wise, I have 3 minutes. It might be possible to get light speed. So I drank this. I dual wielded the backstab, played the backstab for lots of decks, then did Blade Dance, no, Sucker Punch first, then Meso Stab with double damage, then did Blade Dance, played more Shivs, and then did Leg Sweep. Okay, the first turn is fine. Yeah, I don't think there's much room for improvement there. Okay. Then second turn is where I have to do Piercing Wail and Dash, so not much I can do there either. Okay. And then this is where, yeah, I just don't draw any defensive cards, so not much I can do. Let's play the Havoc at the end, because I know what I'm going to get. There's a Disarm here, which is interesting. Let's do that. Then do Flying Knee, Infinite Blades. Let me do Seeing Red, because, I mean, why not? Okay, so I was able to do a little bit extra damage with the foreknowledge of knowing that I'm going to get the, well, knowing which card I'm going to get. Here, I'll still do Dark Shackles, Inflame, Shiv, Headbutt. I think I headbutted the Leg Sweep, right? Then double damage Cleave, which is not bad. Okay. I think instead of weakening this guy, I'm going to weaken the backliner. Still 32. That might be a tough sell here. Let's do Heel Hook. Cloak and Dagger. Bloodletting. Then Acrobatics. Okay, I can't do the Rage. Well, actually, I am fully defended, so I don't need to do the Rage. I still will do the Dodge Roll, though. Okay. Alright, should have done Dodge Roll after playing the Shivs. That would have given me 1 extra dex. Okay, 24. I have 12. Get rid of the pain here. Whirlwind is only 30. I am at least alive. That's good. Let's do Shiv. Dagger Throw. And then Carnage. And actually, if I throw the Fire Potion, I will be able to fully defend here. And I can also do Accuracy. But the next turn is still going to be tough. And time-wise, I only have less than a minute left. Ooh, 38 incoming. I can't apply... No, it's just a vulnerability, not the weakness I'm applying. What a bummer. Alright, I'm going to reload and try a few more things, and I'll speed this up. I'll be right back. Okay, wow. So after a lot of attempts, I actually in the middle reloaded the game because the music stopped and it was starting to get boring without the music. So, okay, that took me a long time, but I finally did it. And I think the key difference was, so I tried dual wielding different stuff on turn 1. My turn 1 was really powerful, but I think that set up the whole run. And so originally I was dual wielding the backstab, which gave me extra dex, ended up not being helpful. Then I decided to actually skip the dual wield and just use sucker punches that I had in the beginning. Actually, no, I think I dual wielded the sucker punches. Anyway, long story short, this time I dual wielded the dashes. And I am not sure if that helped, but I, had a few of them, and that did, allow me to finally survive. But man, that took a while. That took a really long time. I barely was able to hang on. Okay, all right, that was a close one. 12-14, I would not be surprised if a lot of people had, just like me, a lot of success until Act 3, and then it just all falls apart, and it took me forever to get to it. I was able to affect all the elites, so that is actually really impressive. Only got the Act 1 boss, no chance against the Act 2 boss, and barely survived against the Act 3 boss. But yeah, all the elites, that definitely helped. I was able to get Popper. I don't think I saw enough rare cards that would have made it worth it to skip Popper and go for rare cards. I don't think anything would have helped. You know what would have really helped? Calipers. That I had, some turns I had a lot of block in the last fight, and then it all would disappear the turn after. I was able to get Highlander, but wasn't able to get Overkill combo or the light speed modifier. Still got Speedster, not that far off. Yeah, 12-14. Let's see where that puts me in the ranking. But man, that was a tough lost fight there. Wow. All right, people clearly were able to do well. Oh my God, I am not even in the top 100. That is really surprising. I had so much trouble with this one. So if I had perfected one more boss, that would have been 1264. Let's see where that would have put me in the rankings. Okay, that would have been top 100, actually top 80 too. 1264, yeah, would have been 79th place. I see Gemino here with 1305. If I had perfected one more boss, so all 3 bosses, that would have been 1364. That would have put me, okay, top 40 then. I see Shivers there as well. Yeah, 1364 would have put me in 28th place. And then how do you get anything? Actually, I guess no family names had any scored above that. And where was the, where were the family names? Yeah, Steven got 1335, Flickling got 1337. So, I mean, I don't think you can do that without perfecting more. Shivers got 1331 without perfecting more bosses. Wow, yeah, I must have missed something really badly here. You know what? Just for fun, let's review the sealed deck again and see if there's maybe some other synergy I could have gone with that would have helped against the deck. Maybe taking red cards and then somehow getting Corpse Explosion, that would have made the last fight much easier and would have also allowed people to get Overkill. Honestly, other than a Shift deck, I don't see any other synergy that sort of jumps out. Yeah, I mean, you have all the Shift cards, so that is very tempting. Not seeing anything else. Yeah, wow, this is a mystery. Let me know in the comments what you did. Let's review the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was an Ironclad run with the Chimera, Diverse, and Terminal modifiers, and some people did really well, including Gemino, who ended up with 14-12, top 20 score. Congratulations. Also, you can see yesterday was a career run, so there are a few people who are using the Infinite Gold cheat and are able to get way more points than is possible. I think Gemino got pretty much the higher score that is possible. I could believe 1444 and 1485, but everything above that I think is using glitches, so third place in my mind for Gemino. Gemino perfected 5 of the 7 elites, had all the bosses, perfected all the bosses. I mentioned that he had a lot of fun with Reprogram, Spot Weakness, Girya, and Magician Strength together with the Clockwork Souvenir, which means that he went for a Strength deck. I actually, at the very beginning when I was offered the Reprogram, I was thinking that maybe a lot of people will do that because yesterday, because of the Diverse run, you only had 1 orb slot, and I think I had a Cool-Headed, so I did have some, sources for Frost Source, but yeah, mostly I think there was not that many orbs offered yesterday, so Reprogram probably was the best run to use it yesterday. I don't know why. I'm hesitant. I really like orbs, so Reprogram is just one of those cards I rarely take. But yeah, clearly Gemino had a lot of success with it. Was able to get Highlander, Overkill, Popper, and Skibdian, as well as the I Like Shiny modifier, which a few people missed those last 2, but yeah, Gemino was able to get them for a pretty amazing score. Congratulations. And next you have PGM here with 1387. Is that tied? No, that is not. Barely missing the top 100. Then you have Grimgoth with 1378. Grimgoth perfected 6 of the 6 elites that he fought. He did skip an elite on Act 3 to remove a rare card. And he mentioned that it was possibly not worth it because he was perfecting all the elites up until that point. And removing a rare gives you 50 points from Popper. But then fighting an elite on Act 3 especially gives you 55 if you can perfect it. So he would have been able to get 5 points more if he'd done that and perfected it, of course. And then he was able to perfect all of the bosses. Got Overkill with the Heavy Blade, thanks to the similar combination that Gemino had, which was Reprogram, lots of strength with Girya, Mutagen Strength, etc., and an Inflame, of course. So yeah, Heavy Blade Overkill was easy that way. Was able to get the time modifier I Like Shiny, but missed the Insignificant, unfortunately, which cost them a few extra points too. Then you have Peltier with 1362. I end up with 1339. I perfected 3 of the 7 elites. I did not upgrade an eruption at the beginning, which, I mean, I always say I always upgrade eruption, and I missed it. And Ole had some Schadenfreude where he noticed that, you know, I would have probably been able to perfect one of the elites on Act 1 if I had upgraded that eruption early on. And yeah, I think I might have even had a chance on more elites. So definitely missed a few elites because of that. I was able to get Highlander and Overkill against the Giant Head. Missed combo. Nobody was able to get combo yesterday. I also missed the time modifier, the lightspeed modifier. I was able to get the speedster modifier. I was able to get Insignifiant and the I Like Shiny modifier thanks to getting Courier and then the Normality event on Act 3, which allowed me to be able to buy enough both relics and cards. I did miss the Cursor modifier. Nobody was able to get Cursors yesterday. I had 2 eruptions. I duplicated one at an event, which I think helped quite a bit, and I was only 21 gold away from getting the reigning money modifier, so I was very close to getting that too. So not a bad score, but could have been better. And then you have Flicknickum here with 1337. Cyberfox ended up with 1308. Cyberfox perfected 4 of the 7 elites, all the bosses. Mentioned that he took the empty cage on Act 1 to remove a strike and a defend, and then ended up missing the Insignifiant modifier by those 2 cards specifically, which is unfortunate. I felt like there's nothing really to remove. Generally, in Ascension runs, I always, you know, try to remove as many cards as I can, but, you know, not necessarily in dailies. And then, interestingly, Cyberfox was able to not just get 2 eruptions, but get 3 eruptions. He not only had the that event where you can duplicate a card, but he also had Dolly's Mirror. And then he wondered if it was possible. He did get Highlander. He wondered if it was possible to get both Highlander and a Collectibles if you have 4 eruptions, for example. But no, unfortunately, it is not. I don't remember if I had that event or not. But yeah, basically, starter cards don't count when you look at collector bonuses, and otherwise you would get one on strikes and defense as well, right? So yeah, they just don't count, unfortunately. And then yeah, Cyberfox was able to get the I Like Shiny and money modifiers as well as getting the Overkill modifier. So yeah, great score from Cyberfox. Next we have Sueka here with 1255, and that's it for the top 100. Missing top 100, you have Zembri with 1210, Alex ended up with 1208, tied with the Dark. Alex perfected 4 of the 7 elites, unfortunately missed the Time Eater though, so only perfected 2 of the 3. Mentioned actually that he barely survived that one, so it was not super easy for him. He did go for an early shop, which meant that the RNG was quite different. He, for example, was able to get the book event. He got the Enchiridion book, and then he also got Calipers, which I think other people also mentioned that they got Calipers too. Actually, yeah, Cyberfox mentioned that he got Calipers from a shop. Alex was able to get the Highland modifier as well as Overkill, but unfortunately missed the combo and Insignifiant modifiers. So yeah, still decent score. Unfortunately missed the top 100 just by a little bit. And then Goldberry actually commented and mentioned that he perfected all the bosses, but unfortunately he accidentally forgot to remove a duplicate, so he missed the Highland modifier, which did cost him 100 points. And then Sarah also commented that she died on Act 3, did not do too well until then. And I think yesterday with Chimera, I used to have a lot of trouble with Chimera. I'm actually surprised that I did reasonably well yesterday, especially Chimera and Diverse, because that basically makes it really hard to get any good synergies. But yesterday, I think the card choices were pretty useful. But yeah, it depended on the RNG. So Sarah mentioned that she had very different RNG, and then tried a second run, but then accidentally missed Highlander on that second run, so didn't get a high score there either. And as I mentioned throughout the run today already, Korkus had a very long comment. You can check out that pinned comment from yesterday, where he talked about the RNG for Whetstone and Warpaint, so basically all the relics that upgrade cards. And I think I will try that exploit just to basically show it next time it is possible. Today it wasn't possible because I got the Whetstone, which only upgrades skills, and I was only offered attacks. But next time when I can do that exploit, I will show it, and then I'm not sure if I should use it going forward, but yeah, it's interesting to know, so check out that comment. Anyway, that's it for yesterday. Let me know in comments what you did for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.